Hey guys, what's going on? It's Chamber here. Now in today's video, we're going to be talking about NZXT's starter PCs. Now, I have been actually looking at these for a while and I thought they were pretty good deals. But then I looked back at it and I was thinking, what are they thinking, honestly? Now, obviously, NZXT has that $100 build fee, which obviously is a big deal. But we're just going to go right here to recording. This is my main display. I don't know why I said that. We're going to look at these. Starter PC. This is their newest PC, $700. Now these are maxed out settings at 60 FPS, except in everything at Rainbow Six Siege, 92. Pretty good. Here's my issue. Let me take off my headset. Go on talking. Big deal. 4 cores. 4 cores. No hyperthreading. That's basically this streaming PC. Like, you're gaming on that. Imagine if you're streaming a 1650. This doesn't even have the new NBank encoder. So if you do want to stream, you're going to have a tough time on this. One DIMM of 8 gig, 3000 megahertz RAM. If you set it at XMP, I believe they're setting them now at XMP, but still. Like, NZXT, what are you thinking with this? Now, 512 gigs. NVMe storage, that's good. But imagine if you want to install more than COD. You're stuck. Now, I'm not going to say this is a terrible deal. Obviously, if you don't feel comfortable building your own PC, then you don't really have to listen to me on this. So, here's what I'm going to say. If they would have gone AMD, would have been really good. But sometimes I know some people don't like those as much. They feel like they're like the budget or they're not as reliable. It's not the case. And I'm going to show you guys about 3 PC part picker lists. Now, obviously, you're going to have to build these yourself unless you can get a friend to pay them like $2 to build them for you. So we're going to start off with basically the $700 killer. A 3100. This beats a 7700K. That was the top of the line at Intel 3 years ago. B450 Tomahawk. That's a really good motherboard. I have people who run 3700Xs or big boy, like 8 core processors on this. Now, I know what you're thinking. But there's B550, so who cares? This is going to be good enough. This is a good VRM. 3600 memory, CL18, 3600, very important. The max you should go on this processor. CL18, not the best timings, but if you want to later down the road, you can change that. 128 gig solid state drive, not NVMe, just a SATA drive. I know you're going to be like, but you have 512. Yeah, but then you have 2 terabytes. So you can actually put more than COD. Put like 8 CODs on it. 1660. This is going to blow the 1650 out of the water. It's not even close. P300A. This is a really good case. There's a Gamers Nexus video about it. If you want to check that out, Google it after this. One fan. So the price is right at $700. Save a little more money, get some fans. And then you might want to... Well, there's actually nothing you can really do after that. Like, maybe later down the road, you get a couple more dollars. You can upgrade this to about a 3600, 3700X. Overclock it. Definitely overclock this. Or if you have slightly more in your budget, definitely would recommend a 3300X. So that'll give you slightly, because it's on 1 CCX instead of 2 dies, lower latency. And new fans by Arctic. That's really good fans. I actually have some in my gaming PC. And just a 500 watt by Silverstone, 80 plus bronze, non-modular. But hey, I want to get the most out of your 1660. So good idea. So now we're going to look at the starter PC Plus. This has a 16-core i5 9400F. This is a good CPU if there was not a Ryzen CPU. You cannot overclock it, which I mean, typically if you are buying a pre-built, you're not going to overclock. 1660 Super. It's a pretty good 1660 card, but you're missing a couple of things. I mean, you get your NBank encoder on this one, so hey, you can stream on this one with good quality. 3200 megahertz RAM is basically all you need for this CPU. Same good SSD, but hey, you don't have any storage. So we're gonna look at this one. This is what I built for $900. Sorry, a 3600. This is basically like the go-to processor for everyone building a PC. Then you got a B550 motherboard so that you can upgrade to 4000 series later down the road when those release, and have a good VRM. 3600 megahertz CL18 RAM, good RAM, pretty cheap. It's about the same price as 3200, so you might as well just spend the extra $1-3. Get this. Now you have a Kingston A400 240 gig solid state drive, so you're doubling your solid state storage. It's a big deal, so you can maybe install a game or two on it, not big games, but hey, you can do it. Then you got your 2 terabyte, same 2 terabyte. It's also in the one after this. Now this is where you're really gonna blow it out of the water. 2060 XC Black. Now there is an XC gaming non-black that's slightly better, but this one will do it, and you can overclock it and get slightly better results most likely. And now we're here at the P300A, same case. Comes with one case fan, and it's $20 under budget. Might want to get 1 or 2 Arctic fans actually. So Arctic P12s, I believe they're called. Yes, these. Now they're kind of expensive right now because of everything going on in the world. Just definitely maybe buy one, and then later down the road, put this in the front of your case as an intake, help your GPU breathe, and then you got a really good system on your hands. So $880, you can give your friend $20. Hey, build me this PC if you don't feel comfortable building a PC. We can do it. Save that $20. I don't know. Get yourself a couple Big Macs or something. I don't know. Do what you want to do with your money. But now we're actually at the starter Pro, which literally you're spending $100 extra for double this M.2. This is actually a big upgrade in my opinion, because hey, for an extra $100 you can store games and actual stuff on your computer. And you get a 1660 Ti, which doesn't even make a big difference in my opinion. But, you know, NZXT chose it. We can only complain until they change it one day. 3600 still. This is a really good CPU. Same one I chose because everyone is doing this. Literally $1,200 plus PCs are still using this. A B550 Gaming X, the same motherboard, still that same great upgrade path. 3600 CL16. We're getting faster timings now, so that will give you maybe a slightly little advantage in game through FPS. And now we actually switch to an NVMe M.2 drive, so you don't have to run another SATA cable, and it'll look better and even perform slightly faster, especially if you're editing or doing something like that off this drive, than that same 2 terabyte drive, because this is such a good value. It's insane. I feel like I've already said that before, but it's awesome. Then we have that 2060. The 2060, this is an awesome card. This is the non-black edition. This one runs slightly better, and it's $300. Now you have your P400A. This is a P300A. This is like the big brother to it. Now this is the digital, so this will come with 3 RGB fans with the controller and everything that you need to set it up. So hey, you don't have to spend that extra money on fans. Come with it. And you can actually, if you would, I'd recommend buying another one and just putting it right here, or even putting this bottom fan back here. That'd be a good idea. And then we got a 750 watts, so you can still definitely expand off this, and it's semi-modular. So if you don't need some of the cables, you can do it. You can take them out, have better cable management for $992. So you're saving $8 there. Hey, $8. I mean, you can't really upgrade anything for that, but hey, maybe buy like a fan when prices go down. And now you can, and then if you did, you can make fun of your friends for buying an NZXT pre-built. I'm kidding. Don't do that. NZXT makes the best pre-builts in my opinion, especially after they changed the whole RAM thing. But that's it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. I got a bunch of more videos coming soon, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.